I saw you say that one of the greatest things that ever happened to you is that you went bald. You went bald for your acting career.
Oh, for acting, yeah. Because before that, when I had the red hair or whatever, they talk about all the stereotypes in Hollywood. It's not just like with people that cut. Like I was in the Redhead drawer, and there's just certain roles that you get. And I remember I'm old enough. We had like black and white headshots. So like in the '90s with the mousse and the hair, it kind of looked like brown hair. So a couple times in like some smaller projects, independent things, they would bring me in for the lead. And I was thinking, oh my God, I'm finally getting to go in. I'm finally going to have like a big part. And I would come walking in, prepare 3 scenes, right? And I would come walking in, and then they would see me. They'd be like, oh, okay, we're just going to do the first scene. And I knew what that was. It's like, you're not going to have, there was just this unwritten rule that if you were a redhead, you weren't going to be the lead. A redheaded male was not going to be the lead in a movie. So going bald and shaving my head, I started looking more of like the asshole that I am. So I got to play those kinds of guys. And, like this thing I'm in Glengarry Glen Ross, this guy, David Moss, that I'm playing is, he sounds like all the guys that I grew up with. It was a different time, and people just yelled at each other, and they said horrible shit to each other, and there was like no apology, and you just kind of moved on. So
what made you want to do Broadway?
I was gonna say, is this your first
like